We're all trying to find the newest toys for our collection or for our kids. Sometimes you can't find them at the regular toy stores. I found a couple at Ralph's. As far as low prices, maybe on some of the food, but not the toys. You know, they're always a little more expensive than regular toy stores. Let me just show you a couple things that I picked up from there, and then I'll show you the rest of the 2015 D-Case assortment of Monster Jam trucks. Over there I picked up the Lucas Oil Crusader with his new Battle Slammer attachment. I also got Scooby-Doo. I picked up this Disney Pixar car. It's really hard to get new Pixar stuff as well. You know, it takes months for anything new to show up. Jonathan Shiftko. So because it's so hard to find stuff, I don't mind paying extra for him. I got to. I don't even know if I'll be able to find them again. And I picked up a Hot Wheel. Hot Wheels not going to do the Ferraris anymore. They don't have a license. So this Ferrari 599XX is the last Ferrari, the last color released for Ferrari. As far as I know, this will be the last one from Hot Wheels for a while. Oh, I found the rest of the D-Case assortment at Target. So let's look at the complete batch. Here's a look at the 7 models in this batch. You got Shark, Wreak with Edge Glow roll cage. That's actually an originals model from Hot Wheels. That's not on the Monster Jam circuit. Also going to be El Toro Loco with Track Ace tires. Lucas Crusader with the 2015 new look. Prowler. Barbarian also gets a 2015 new look. Cleatus and Scooby-Doo. I will be opening up all 7 models, but as you can see here, I'm going to show an older version as well. Now Shark, Wreak. Here you can see on the bottom it says originals. That was an originals Hot Wheels design. Same wheels, but you see here it's going to have an Edge Glow roll cage. I do notice one difference though. The older version, look, had eyes on the windshield. That is not present in the current version, but otherwise it's pretty much the same vehicle. And as you can see, he gets the claw for his Battle Slammer attachment. There's El Toro Loco with his Track Ace tire. He also gets a claw. Don't forget, I'll be opening up all 7 models so you can see them up close. He has been this color before, but check it out. Earlier this year, he was also released with the Battle Slammer attachment. He was in yellow. He had the claw before too. I was kind of hoping that he would get a different attachment because the claw isn't my favorite, but at least the claw is a different color. On the right's the new package for the Lucas Crusader, and when you compare it to an old one, well, as far as that 2015 new look, the only new look I can see is it got red rims. Otherwise, the trucks look exactly the same. He got himself the battering ram. Prowler looks the same as previous releases. On the left, you can see the little dude, and on the right, he comes with the claw. If you notice, I took a bad package. If I'm going to open them up anyways, I might as well take the bad package. Maybe somebody wants a good package, and I left that one behind in the store. Here's Barbarian's 2015 new look. And this is, when they say new look, this is what I want to see, a new look. I want to see a new paint job, just not new rims. But look, he got new rims, got red rims, got a new deco. When I put him on the turntable, you'll be able to see better his decorations. And there's his battering ram attachment. As for Cleatus, he was not scheduled to have any changes, exactly the same as previously. As you can see, he has a wedge before he came with the little dude. As far as that wedge, we're going to talk about that wedge, or maybe we should call it a cow catcher. And the last one shown on the back was Scooby-Doo. He gets himself the cow catcher or the wedge as well. And there he is with his little dude release. I know I've shown this before, but some of you might be new. I'll show you how I attach the Battle Slammer attachment. I snap it on the top first and then hook it underneath to remove it. I undo the bottom, take it right back off. The rest I'll just have on there all ready to go. Here's a look at the top of Shark Wreak so that you know what he looks like. Let's give him a spin. I forgot to bring someone said that if I use a black light that I can get that roll cage to really glow. I'm setting up my new studio. I forgot to bring the light. Maybe in the next presentation, hopefully I can remember to bring it in time. I went to put him away and I noticed that he has different decals on each side of the Shark. If you notice on this side, up here on the top, it has the Monster Jam and the Hot Wheels logo, whereas on the other side, it does not have it. It looks like it might have the name of the driver or the owner. It looks like it says Captain Carlisle. Now we'll have a look at El Toro Loco. He's got flames going up over his hood. Has the soft horns. Soft plastic horns. Kind of rubberish, soft rubber plastic. Let's give him a spin. I don't know, maybe those wheels. Oh good. I was afraid that he was going to roll off. I was curious if the cars or the trucks were going to get the same attachment throughout the year. And it looks like El Toro Loco, maybe we got our answer. El Toro Loco got the claw both times. So we'll see what happens with other trucks when they get special tired releases. If they wind up with the same 2015 new look for Crusader, well, new rims. I don't know about new look. I guess technically it's a new look. Otherwise, the truck's the same as he has been released before. By the way, Garrett asked me, are we going to get Battle Slammers for the complete year? Or are we going to get some other type of attachment? I told Garrett that, you know what, since I've been around the last few years, maybe the last 5 years, whatever it was, if it was a tattoo or whatever it was, the flag series, as far as I know, it continued for that year. They didn't do any mid-year changes. Let me know if I'm not correct. It was a little tough for me to get Prowler's attachment onto his vehicle, so I did it the other way. I hooked the bottom first, and then it worked just fine. There's Prowler. He's been released like this. No changes were expected for this batch. I think people like the truck. Pretty cool truck for kids. Got a fun design. I don't remember if I showed the top. So if I did, it's all right. I'll show it twice. There's Prowler off into the jungle. Barbarian. Out of all the models in this batch, it seems like people are most interested in finding this new version of Barbarian. I like his red color. It looks good. I'm glad he got that type of attachment. It's one of my favorites. I like, hey, nobody gets the fist in this batch. What happened? I guess since the claw came in, or the cow catcher, I guess the fist has taken a break for a batch. Yep, great colors on this model. And for you guys looking for this, I wish you luck. Check all the stores. Cleatus. You know, his attachment was really hard to get on because the front grill right there is kind of tight, close to the cage. Not only that, look at the wheels. They're really close to the wedge. It's really close. Look, you turn the wheels and it hits the wedge. I'd have to check no, I doubt if it's going to hit with the fist. But with this version here, yeah, they bump. This one, there's plenty of clearance. I don't have any problems with the wheels hitting the attachment. Nope, doesn't hit it. The claw, it's not going to hit it because it's rounded. It goes away. That's 1, 2, and the fist. The fist definitely, it's not going to hit the fist because the fist comes out and then it's the fist. But this attachment, even though I like it a lot, it didn't even dawn on me. It kind of rubs on the tires. So for those of you who like to race your vehicles or play with your toys, you're going to be aware. You probably already know when you find this that it's going to rub. There's a look at the Fox Sports 1 Cleatus with his attachment. And again, I'm going to talk about that attachment right after Scooby-Doo. He also gets the same attachment. He's got the wedge or the cow catcher. Is it? Yeah, it rubs a little bit. Let's give him a spin. Now, Scooby-Doo, it didn't even dawn on me until this release. Now, he's been out before. I got the other releases. It didn't even dawn on me. He's not the same on both sides. Because look, on this side, he has the dog collar right there. You can see this triangle sticking up. He has a dog collar. Well, obviously, you're not going to have a dog collar, 2 dog collars. There's the buckle on this side. And then the other side, he's got his dog collar. Now, he's from the circuit, too. But on the circuit, he actually has a tail. He actually has a tail that sticks up and wags. I'll show you a picture of that. Scooby-Doo. I'm sure kids are going to like to add that one to their collection or their pile of toys. When I did my review of Ice Cream Man from the C batch, I called it a wedge because that's what it looked like to me. But people said, hey, that's a cow catcher. So I did some homework, and if you look at trains, look at the front of the train, it's got a triangle, just like the triangle of the wedge. Maybe you're into the train collecting hobby. You have some model trains. You notice it has a triangle in the front of the trains. And here's a vintage one. Yeah, so those are cow catchers. So if you see here, it's kind of the shape of a cow catcher. And what those are, this way when the train comes down the track, and if there's a cow in the way, it's supposed to catch the cow and throw it to the side of the track. This way, unfortunately, the cow does not survive, but the train itself, instead of the cow getting run over and possibly knocking the train off of the tracks, and then everybody on the train might die, instead it's just the one cow or cow catcher that would die. The only thing is, this has to be really low to the ground. If you notice in my previous pictures, this was really low to the ground, but not on the toy. It's really high. You're supposed to hit him in the legs, knock him to the side. Instead, this thing's really high. And I think that instead of those guys getting knocked to the side, I think the Monster Jam truck is just going to run right over them. And that would not be good for a train. Yeah, push them straight forward. Didn't knock them to the side. Anyways, that's my look at the D case assortment. Thanks for mentioning Cowcatcher. Gave me a little homework to look up. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.